Good morning, friends. It is Monday, the 21st of December, and it is almost 7:30 in the morning, and I have not gotten out of bed yet. And I need to get out of bed because I still have to work today. But I'm in full-on hibernation mode, where all I want to do is be in my bed all the time. I miss being in college sometimes where I could just be in bed all the time. Or high school. Yeah, I kind of miss that too. So today should be interesting. I think that I'm having a hard time getting up because then I have to deal with the thing that is stressing me out, which is that my car is not working and I have to teach a class at my yarn shop, which is not very far away from me, but 3 miles is a long way to walk when it's cold out. And then my class goes until 8 p.m. So then I'm looking at a 3-mile walk home in the dark, in the cold. So I'm trying to decide if I want to try to Uber for the first time ever. I've never taken a taxi. I've never Ubered. I am terrified of getting in someone else's car, someone I don't know. So yeah, I don't know if I'm walking or if I'm Ubering, or I really don't want to cancel my class because one of my students is knitting a hat for her son for Christmas, and last week she was on the decreases and she doesn't remember how to finish off a hat. She's very new. She's only been knitting 2 months. Hi friends. So my car is going into the shop tomorrow for a diagnostic. So I don't know when I'm going to get it back, probably after Christmas. I've already made arrangements with my mom for the transport of my children back home because, yeah, I don't want to wait until I have my car back to get them. So she's going to come to my work on Wednesday, and then I'm going to drive her home, and then I'm going to go get my kids, and then we're going to stay the night at her place. And by the night, I mean we're going to sleep for like 2 hours until she has to go to my grandma's, and then we're going to stay there until after she does my grandma's grocery shopping, and then she's going to drive us home. It's fine. It's just more than I wanted to deal with, but it's fine. It'll be fine. So I won't know anything about my car until tomorrow at the earliest, but who knows when they're actually going to tell me things. I'm in such a funk today that I haven't even opened my advent calendars, but I think I'm going to do that. I have 10 minutes until my next meeting, so you know what? I think I'm going to open my extra Kalisha present today too, because I'm just having that kind of day. Okay, friends, wow, it's really dark in here. It's only 2:25 in the p.m. Anyway, I'm too lazy to turn on a light, and I'm feeling a tiny bit less stressed because I confirmed with my mom that we're on for Wednesday, so I'm going to borrow her car to go get my kids. I talked to my kid's dad, and he's okay with meeting slightly later because my plan was originally to just leave straight from work, but instead I have to drive my mom back to her place and then leave. So that'll be fine. I'm also taking a smaller vehicle, so instead of bringing all of the kids' presents that they got, they're only going to bring some of it home. I also am not walking to and from work. I'm only going to walk to work because my brother is going to pick me up at 8 so that I don't have to walk home in the dark, which I don't mind walking even 3 miles in it's cold. It's, 30s. I don't mind walking 3 miles in the cold, but I don't want to walk 3 miles in the cold and the dark. So he's gonna pick me up, so I feel less stressed. 5 minutes later, I just looked up how far it actually was. It's actually 4 miles to get to work. So I'm glad I looked it up. I mean, I was planning on leaving 2 hours before I have to teach because I like to get to space early. And plus I wasn't exactly sure how far away work was. So yeah, instead of taking about an hour to get there, it should take probably about an hour 20, which is fine. I'll still be there plenty early to like sit and relax, but I'm glad I looked it up, so now I know. Did I say 5 minutes ago that I'm generally feeling much better than I was this morning? Because I am. Still not super ideal, but much better. Do you want to see what Kalisha gave me today? Or, you know, she didn't specifically give it to me today, but I did open it today. It's this cute little notebook with a bird that says notes on it. And this part says, "Tweet, tweet, you are sweet." I can't even read. It's very cute. Today's socks are my socks from Lisa. And they will accompany me on my walk. Remember my hand knits checklist for what I was going to wear on Friday and then didn't end up wearing? I'm totally wearing it today because even though it's around the same temperature, there's no sun, so it's going to feel much colder than it did on Friday. So I've already got socks, leggings, jeans, I've got a t-shirt, I'm gonna wear this sweater, and then I'm gonna put the flannel over it, and then my vest over that, and then gloves, probably also a pair of fingerless mitts, my undershawl, my overshawl, my underhat and my overhat, and then instead of the cowl that I showed, I'm going to wear the cowl that I'm making from the minis that Kalisha sent me because that's what I'm planning to work on at knit group, and I'm just gonna wear it with the needles in. It's fine. So I felt a little ridiculous in my bedroom putting on all of this, but now that I have it on and I'm actually walking, I'm glad it's there. It feels really weird to be walking and not spinning or knitting. And I can't spin because I'm wearing gloves. Would it be too weird to knit on the scarf that I'm wearing? I mean, it's on the needles. It's already weird to knit and walk anyway. Why do I care? I don't. I'm doing it. I've never walked to work before, so I didn't know we had one of these on the outside of our parking lot. But now, I'm almost to work. Just the parking lot to walk across. And it is twilight, but not dark, so that's good. Sorry, I keep putting my finger in the camera. Oh, that was a lovely walk. Don't mind this. Apparently my pace is much quicker than Google Maps pace because I made it here in under an hour. Good to know for next time. I'm still always going to leave super early. But yes, not that I anticipate having to walk to the yarn shop very often, but if I choose to, I know that it takes me just about an hour. So that means I have right around an hour to myself. So I am going to knit a little bit and watch some Vlogmas on my phone. This is my mess of me throwing off all of my stuff when I got inside. But look, on my walk, let's see, where's my marker? Here's my marker. I was here. I lost the heart for today's stitch marker from 716. I haven't even had it full day. I lost it on my walk. So I was there and I worked up all of this, and I think this will get me across the row that I'm on, and then that'll be it. Or I'll have to pick out the yarn. Whatever. It'll be less than a row. 5 stitches short. Oh well. Take it back. No problem. So a guy called the other day asking if anybody can sew on patches at the yarn shop. And it's not what we do, but it's for a Christmas present, so I figured it's a quick, easy way to make a little bit of cash real quick, so I'm gonna sew this on during class. Hi friends! Why is my dog crying like she can't get to me? Maybe she's locked in the bedroom. Pause. She was locked in the bedroom, but now she's here. Hi, Peanut. So I'm super thankful that my brother, hi, I love you too, came and picked me up because it's raining out now. It was not raining on my walk to work, but now it's raining. And I love the rain. I love the rain. I hate walking in cold rain. Hate it. I don't mind walking in rain when it's like warmish out, but it's definitely cold. Would have had a migraine, would have had a sore throat tomorrow because that is how my body reacts to cold and wet. So I'm home. Do you want to see my progress on things? You saw the patch that I sewed on. The kid was super grateful. I don't know if I told you the story or if I just told my students. So I'm going to tell it now. So on Saturday, I was checking the voicemails at the shop, and this kid had called on Thursday, wondering if anybody could iron or sew a patch onto a hoodie for him. It's not something that the shop does, but I was like, what can it hurt? So I called and talked to him, and I was like, hey, it's not something that the shop does, but like as a personal human, I can do that for you. So he came out to get the patch sewn on because we talked about it on the phone and determined that that would be the best option because then it's going to stay there forever. I also used our steamer to like iron it on just so that all bases were covered. But he drove an hour to get to me so I could sew on that patch. That is some dedication for that Christmas present. He was like, I thought about ironing it on myself, but I didn't want to mess it up. And I was like, well, it's super easy, but okay, that's cool. I said I was going to show you this and then I didn't show it to you. But now I am ready to go to bed because I am sleepy. So I hadn't started this morning. So this is all of today's progress. And this is what I've done since I started walking this evening. So this was mostly done at knit group, and then I think I did, I don't know, 2 or 4 rows at home. I love this color so much. I'm gonna have to look at the tag, see what it is, and maybe, I don't know, look into getting some. Von Hersen Craft Fiber Co., the author. I don't know if they still have this color. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that I love it. It's like a greigey base with sour apple and olive green pops and some forest green, and then also little pops of cranberry. It's amazing. Okay, friends, it's 9 p.m. I'm gonna go downstairs and read. Did I tell you this morning that I finished My True Love Gave It To Me? I did. I finished it this morning. And then I started reading, it's called Passing. I don't remember who it's by. I'll put in a picture. Maybe on tomorrow's vlog, maybe tonight, we'll see. You'll already know because I'll have already done it. You know more than I do. Anyway, I'm sleepy. So I will see you tomorrow. Yay! Tomorrow's the last day of school. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.